It's a beautiful park, and it's a great place to have a celebration. Can you tell me a little bit about the Dia del Niños festival? And it's been going on for a couple of years, but what can people expect when they show up, Doctor?
Yeah, so this is our third annual health fair, and we are doing it to celebrate health and wellness in our community and to offer additional information and screening to our Latino community, especially surrounding areas of health disparities.
So, Doctor, one of the things you deal with a lot is equity in health. And this is a persistence of problems in certain segments of the community that are more easily addressed in the broader community. So a health fair like this, how does that help you address health inequities?
Well, we know in our community that there are some health disparities affecting some groups more than others. So with this health fair, we want to give additional information and screenings to the Latino community surrounding certain health disparities. Health disparities are when there is an unequal amount of disease or unequal opportunities to achieve optimal health. One of those areas is diabetes. We know that there's a greater occurrence of diabetes for Latino, Black, Asian, and American Indian populations. We also know that in our community, there's less control of diabetes for these groups as well. So we want to offer the ability to screen for diabetes. So if you are in one of those groups, or if you have a direct family member who has diabetes, your risk of diabetes is much greater. So we'll offer the opportunity to screen for diabetes and give information on what to do if you have diabetes or prediabetes. We're also going to offer the opportunity to screen for high blood pressure and give information on what to do if you have high blood pressure. We're going to talk about wildfire smoke and how to protect yourself and your family from the harmful effects of wildfire smoke, especially if anyone in the family has asthma or lung disease. We're also going to be talking about, we'll have a cancer prevention table focusing on HPV vaccination. HPV vaccination, when it's given between the ages of 11 and 12, can prevent 90% of HPV-related cancers, which amounts to about 30,000 cases a year. So that's another thing we'll be talking about. We'll also have the opportunity to sign up for Confluence Health's electronic portal, which is called MyChart. With MyChart, you can have the opportunity to look up your electronic medical record on your desktop, on your laptop, or on your phone. And with MyChart, you can access your healthcare record. You can send a message to your healthcare team. You can view test results, and you can make appointments.
And that's another area where equity might be an issue. I have access to my chart, others may not for different circumstances.
Right, and we want everyone to have access to be able to contact their healthcare team and to make appointments. And so it's really important that we want all of our patients to have this access.
So this health fair is not just about health, it's also a fair. So Oscar, there's other offerings at the Dia del Niño Health Fair. Can you tell us what people can expect when they show up?
Yeah, there's going to be different community booths. So we're going to invite nonprofit organizations to come also participate. But on top of information, we're going to have a lot of fun kid games, a lot of fun kid activities. We'll have some, food. We'll have various vendors. We'll have entertainment, live entertainment on the stage. So it's going to be a great time to celebrate and also, come do the wellness check. And so we're excited to invite the community, and we expect a lot of folks here.
What can you tell me, Oscar, about Dia del Niño as a cultural festival outside of this particular health fair?
Yeah, so the Dia del Niño dates back to 1925, where it began its celebration in Mexico, and now we see it in a lot of Latino communities or Latin communities, across the Americas. And so it's great to be able to bring that here to Wenatchee, and especially here to Methow Park, where we're surrounded by a large population of Latino families. And so and with the health piece in there, it's great to bring those resources to the community.
Doctor, you said we're in our third year for the festival. Last year you had all kinds of the same kinds of offerings that we're talking about, but with one exception. Last year we were able to do vaccinations during the fair. This year, not so.
This year we won't have vaccinations just because of lack of availability, but we will still have the health screenings and lots of health information.
What was your experience last year? Again, we said that this is an Apple Blossom official event happening the same time as Youth Day, which is a very popular element of the Apple Blossom Festival. Yeah. Did your attendance, was it changed at all by that fact last year?
It really wasn't. We had a great attendance, about 400 people here, and it was a very vibrant, fun, and festive event. And so we are very excited to have community members here again.
There's a festival happening behind us
Yes.
even as we speak. Thank you, Oscar. We've got to return this ball to the folks who need it. Oscar, last time you and I spoke, it had to do with the NCW Equity Alliance,
Yeah.
where you're also still playing a part. You're with Parque Padrinos now, which is one of the driving forces behind why this park looks as great as it does.
Yeah.
So, what's going on at Parque Padrinos right now?
Yeah, Parque Padrinos, we're still here. So we're a local grassroots organization that help advocate for the renovation of the park, and we continue to activate the park through events and activities. So, we'll have Zumba in the evenings. We have other events coming up throughout the year. And so I wear multiple hats in the community, and one of the other hats I wear, besides being executive director for the NCW Equity Alliance, is being the president for Parque Padrinos. And so we have a lot more to come and more events in the summertime and in the fall. So keep an eye out for some of those events that are coming up. A lot of cultural celebrations that we have here at the park. And so we try to activate what we call activate the park, and just try to make it so communities can come, people can come and enjoy the park. Such a beautiful renovation, and that Parque Padrinos help advocate for. And so we just try to use the park as much as possible, invite families. Now we see it's a flourishing park, and so it's just great to be a part of this work, and just continue providing resources and activities for the families to stay active. And so it's great.
Have you heard people in the South Wenatchee community being excited for the health fair? Are they starting to see it as this is something that happens every year and we can't wait to do it?
Yeah, we get questions about, hey, when's your next event? And it's great to see as people are walking throughout the neighborhood, like, hey, there's an event, we're gonna go check it out. And so everyone knows that they're welcome here, and they just stop by, check it out. Folks will participate in Zumba sometimes when they see it happening. So folks know that things are happening at the park, and they just make themselves feel like they belong. And so it's great that Parque Padrinos can offer that. And it's been such a unique collaboration with Confluence Health to be able to provide the health fair here. So.
Yeah, we have a history of working with Parque Padrinos. We started working with Parque Padrinos in the pandemic with vaccine outreach. And Parque Padrinos and the Madrinas de Salud did an amazing job with vaccine outreach to all of North Central Washington.
And one of the things we should point out about this health fair is the kind of services and screenings that you're offering. These are the kind of things that ordinarily you might have to go to your clinic, might have to pay for, or get your insurance billed for. You're doing it all free.
We are, yes. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so anyone who would like to be screened, we will do that for them.
Very good. Well, Dr. Dindu Nayak with Confluence Health, Oscar Licon, Parque Padrinos, thanks for being here to talk with us about this. We're looking forward to the health fair on April 28th, a Sunday, 2 to 6 p.m. here in Kiwanis Methow Park.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing y'all.
You're watching the NCW Life Channel.